Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. We are still fairly early on in the season. We're still in the first third, technically, just about, kind of. So we've not done so well since the last episode. I don't think it's a huge amount of games, but we haven't won anything. The first match we had to play was what would be considered an easy game against Brentford, and we end up losing it 3-0. We were shocking. And the way we were shocking is we were just not actually scoring any goals. We had, I think it was fairly even in terms of match stats, shots and so on, but we were just not scoring at all. Neil Hill, Oddson Edouard and Jan Gaboho with the 3 goals for Brentford. Also, Emmanuel Terrassi played for Brentford and he scored a goal which got disallowed. So, after being knocked out of the Carabao Cup, we end up going to Watford and drawing 2 apiece. We were 2-0 up after 12 minutes. Ortuzzo and Fenton were the goals for us. Then, half an hour played, Joe Worrell pulls one back, and then a penalty conceded by Bassiuni, and then Luka Ilic scores a penalty on the 37th minute. It stayed at 2 apiece all the way till full time. It's definitely 2 points dropped rather than 1 point gained. And then another match, which was 2 points dropped rather than 1 point gained. Per Schurz with an own goal, Gustavo Furtado with a goal for Middlesbrough. Basically, we were the better side. I didn't do any subs, but for some reason, again, we couldn't score any goals. Today, then, hopefully we can return to winning ways against low-down Arsenal. They're actually below us in the table. They're in 14th. And then Huddersfield, who are in 19th. So 2 teams below us. We are sat 11th place in the table after 11 games with 16 points. We are, at the current rate, we're not going down, which is all I really want from this season. First up then is Jurgen Klopp's Arsenal side. They're down in 14th. 3 wins, 3 draws and 5 defeats. Minus 10 goal difference. That is where their problem lies. We are, what's that, 3 places ahead of them. 4 wins, 4 draws and 3 defeats. Plus 7 goal difference. So we should see a lot of goals for us this match. I don't think we will though. The starting lineup we are going to go for then. David Belt in goal. Markovic, Bulistics, Solem and Bassiuni are the back 4. Montoya is partnered by Klaus Jensen. Dimmy is the right side of midfielder. Klaas Mays is going to be the left side of midfielder. The strikers are top scorer Nenad Kampar and Gustavo Ortuzzo. They haven't been scoring many goals lately. I'm not sure why I'm surprised, but Arsenal have got a very good side. Pietro Pellegrini is the striker. As if you've ever played this game, you'll know he's really good. He's really, really good. He's wanted as well. Who wants him? Man City. Of course they want him. He scored 85 goals in 179 games so far for Arsenal. He's got 7 this season as well. I would like to get a draw here. Realistically, at the Emirates, I assume they still play at the Emirates, I'd think a win is probably too much to ask, but a draw, we've shown that we can do that. Against Tottenham we got a draw, against Liverpool we got a draw. We did get battered by Man City, but we can draw with the better sides. Grimaldo with the ball. Are we zoomed out really far? It feels like we might be. Zoom it in a bit. Pellegrini collects just inside our half. Zadez forward to Reece Nelson. Across, it's intercepted and Paul Williams has scored. That was we tackled and everything and then just no one was awake. We've dropped down to 11th. We were already in 11th. Not exactly the best start to a game. Nelson with a free kick over the bar. Could have been 2-0 after 9 minutes. More action. Dimmy forward to Kampar. Ortuzzo's to his left if he can bother to pass. Does find him. Runs forward. Into Jensen in the middle. It's saved by Capello. It's going to be a corner. Dimmy takes the corner. Pellegrini gets it clear. Only as far as Ortuzzo. Dimmy would like it back. Does get it. Crossed in again. Jensen's there. Renato Sanchez clears. Viteo now can run it forward. Tries to find the goalscorer Williams, but intercepted by Bassiuni. All the way back to David Belt, the goalkeeper. Runs forward. He keeps getting called up for the England squad for some reason. I don't know why. Montoya, Ortuzzo, 2 players forward if he can use them. He's stopped. Montoya into the area, and Dennis Montoya makes it 1 apiece. That is a great goal. We're scoring from midfield. I'd like it to be our striker scoring the goals, but if we get goals from midfield, I'll take it. After an exciting first, 12 minutes, the game's calmed down a bit. We are having more shots on target compared to them, but they are having just as many shots as us. Klaas Mays does win the header. Viteo gets it though. Viteo across to Lithgow. Lithgow to Portanova. Zadez in the middle. Renato Sanchez forward. Lithgow gets it again. Williams tackled, but Lithgow's going to get the ball in, crossed in, and Pietro Pellegri's there at the front post. It's 2-1 to Arsenal. Half an hour played. Bula sticks with a free kick. Montoya. Jensen back to Montoya, the goalscorer. Solom, who's been booked. Bassiouni. Montoya. Forward. Not a great pass. Viteo cuts it out all the way back to Capello in goal. Runs it forward a little bit. Is this going to be an attack for Arsenal, or are we going to nick the ball away from them? Headed forward by Solom. Portanova intercepts. Zades. This is definitely an Arsenal attack. It's not. Bassiouni. Jensen. Ortuzzo. He's got 2 Arsenal players on him. Forward to Kampar. Kampar takes out wide. Dimmy's at the back if he can find him. He's gone it alone. Capello makes a save. We're going to get a corner. Kampar takes the corner quickly. Viteo's there. Clears it. Another corner. Jensen this time takes. Viteo heads it clear. Lithgow's going to get there first, and Arsenal potentially going to counter. Forward to Williams. Bassiouni wins the header. Montoya doesn't close it down. Lithgow. Portanova out to Reece Nelson. Plenty of space for Nelson. Into Pellegrini. Bulastic is going to get it clear though. Ortuzzo. 2 players over on that side, and that was the wrong player to pass to. Pellegrini gets it. Sanchez. Zades is not going to get there. David Belt clears it upfield. This is back and forward action. Dendoncker headed forward though by Jensen. Ortuzzo. Kampar's running onto it. Is it going to be 2 apiece? 35 minutes on the clock, and it is 2 apiece. Nenad Kampar and Gustavo Ortuzzo combining. That was a very strange goal, because that could have gone either way, that highlight. Corner for Arsenal. Williams takes it. Bulastic clears. Williams is going to get the ball back though. No one's closed him down yet. Zades, edge of the area. Reece Nelson makes a spin, has a go. It's a penalty. I saw someone fall over and I just knew it was going to happen. Ortuzzo gave away the foul. Who is stepping up to take it? Pellegrini? My guess is going to be Pellegrini. Yes, it is. Against David Belt. Where are you going to go? Straight down the middle. It's 3-2 to Arsenal. We are 38 minutes in. I did say there was going to be a lot of goals in this game. Just before the 40-minute mark, David Belt's goal kick. Class Mays doesn't win the header. Williams to Sanchez. Forward to Pellegrini, who's now on a hat-trick. Reece Nelson takes it round 1. Trying to take it round more. He keeps the ball. He got tackled and then wins it back. Nelson keeps running. Crossed in. Pellegrini's there. Pietro Pellegrini has scored a hat-trick. We are 40 minutes in. There's been 6 goals. Highlight just before half-time as well. Is there going to be a 7th goal just before the half-time whistle? Viteo controls it. Back to Capello. There's 3 minutes of injury time, so this is actually a proper highlight as well. Capello clears upfield. Jensen intercepts. Neither of the strikers wanted to go for it though. Nelson. Forward to Zades. Zades has been tackled by Bulastic. Bulastic gets it forward to Ortuzzo. Kampar's making a run. Then Donker's going to intercept. Back to the keeper. No one's closing him down though. Capello's just going to probably stand there for a little bit. Runs forward, kicks it well over the halfway line. Zades heads down. Reece Nelson. This is going to be a 5th goal for Arsenal, isn't it? It's not. It's just gone wide. Also, I said in it. What am I? So, half-time. It's 4-2 to Arsenal. Neither side's defence has turned up for this one at all. I'd get the assistant to do it. Defensively, I'm going to shout at you because you've been... Why calm down? Why did I say that? I've ruined everything. Solom is going to come off for Emmanuel Cisse. Solom's on a 6.1 and booked. Bulasic's on 6.2. 6.3 for Markovic. 6.4 for Bassiouni. Jensen's going to come off as well for Michael Gasser, because Gasser, when he plays, seems to score goals. Just realised I've done 2 of my 3 subs at half-time. That could be a very big risk. Goal kick for Arsenal. Capello over the halfway line. Pellegrini and Sanchez were there. Ortuzzo gets the ball though. Where are you going to go? Ortuzzo to Montoya. Montoya's got Kampar in front into the area, and Kampar has made it 4-3 straight away in the second half. 50 minutes. Belt goal kick towards Ortuzzo. Is he going to win the header? Viteo doesn't bother. Ortuzzo controls it. Back to Bassiouni. Stands still with the ball. Forward into the area. Kampar's there, and Kampar should have made it 4 apiece and finished his hat-trick. We can get a point here. I'm going to encourage them. 67 minutes on the clock. Dendoncker free kick forward to Nelson, to Reece Nelson. Renato Sanchez. I think his name was Paul Nelson. Yes, it is. Grimaldo to Reece Nelson. Into the area. Gets tackled by Markovic. Kicks it forward. Ortuzzo and Kampar are the only 2 Blackburn players up there. Kampar. Can he find someone? Finds Dimmy. First time you've really seen him all game. Across to Ortuzzo. And Ortuzzo has made it 4-all. Can we get a 5th? There's been 8 goals so far. I said there was going to be goals in this. I wasn't expecting it. 75 minutes on the clock and we have another highlight. Is it going to be 5-4? And if it is, who is it going to go to? Goal off, kick over the halfway line. Kampar controls it forward to Ortuzzo. Is it going to be Blackburn 5? It is Blackburn 5, Arsenal 4. This is a ridiculous Football Manager match. What is happening? I want to make it 6. Can we make it 6? Belt with a goal kick. There is 12 minutes left to play. Ortuzzo doesn't get it. Montoya on the ball. I'm not sure what's going on here. Ortuzzo gets the ball back. Across to Class Mays. We've not seen him all game either. Kampar's in the middle. It is 6-4. Nenad Kampar gets his hat-trick. What the hell is going on? I want to make it 7. Can we make it 7? Literally, I want another goal. Highlight happens. Pellegrini, Gasser gets the ball forward to Ortuzzo. Controls it. Sanchez goes for a tackle. Somehow wins the ball. Cisse intercepts the kick upfield. Gasser across to Class Mays, controlled on his chest, forward to Ortuzzo, does get there. 2 players at the back, Dimmy's one, Kampar's another. Kampar has an effort, it's saved by Capello. I was just about to do a substitution, but we've got another highlight. Montoya to Markovic. Markovic forward to Kampar, 3 players in the box, crossed in, Class Mays is one of them, it's cleared. Williams now kicks it upfield to Pellegrini, flicks the head on, but no one's there. Markovic is going to get the ball back. Bulasticks back to Belt. Belt's kick over the halfway line. Kampar controls it wonderfully. Ortuzzo's there. Dimmy's making a run if he can find him. Dimmy's into the area, and Dimmy could have made it 7-4. Final substitution then. We're going to bring on Andrea Damjanov for Class Mays. Class Mays, I nearly brought him off earlier, but then he got an assist, so I thought I'd keep him on. We're into injury time. This is a proper highlight. Williams is going to go for the header. Doesn't get it, though. Ortuzzo forward to Kampar. Kampar across to Damjanov. Lithgow doesn't quite get there. Damjanov gets it back, crossed in. It's cleared by Grimaldo. Sanchez to Paul Nelson. Paul Nelson to Reece Nelson. No relation, as far as I'm aware, anyway. Forward to Pellegrini. Is it going to be 6-5? Williams takes it round his man. Crossed in. Pellegrini's at the back on the volley. It is 6-5. There is 2 minutes left to play. I'm going to say concentrate. And let's not throw this one away, please. Damjanov with a free kick. We are well over the 94. And we have managed to pick up 3 points in what can only be described as an exciting game of Football Manager. 6-5, 4 goals for Pellegrini was not enough. He gets a 9.6. Gustavo Ortuzzo gets a 9.6 as well. So does Nenad Kampar. Now that would be a great game for the neutrals. That result then does move us up into 8th place in the table. I don't really think anyone, maybe West Ham. West Ham can catch us if they win their game in hand. But it looks like we're going to end the match week in 8th or 9th place. Up next, we have Huddersfield, but whilst I'm kind of going through the days, going through the motions, getting to the next match, I've been having a think, and that Arsenal match has shown me that defensively, we are pretty terrible. Offensively, we're amazing. Kampar, 15 goals, 4 assists, Ortuzzo, 8 and 7. We've even got 7 assists from Dimmy and 2 goals as well. 5 assists from Montoya and a goal. So the goals are fine. That's not the problem. Defensively, however, we are very, very fragile. So, in January, I'm thinking I might need to invest in a big name centre-back. Although I don't have any money. Well, I say I don't have any money. I've got £9.5 million I have spent. So at the end of the transfer window, I said there's money left. I've kind of spent that and bought some players. You'll see, not next episode, the one after, when we're in the January transfer window. But there's some more players coming in. I don't think any of them are centre-backs. I've just had a look. They're not centre-backs. Well, I've got one player who can play centre-back, but he's mainly a central midfielder. So, yeah, January, I'm thinking £9 million, roughly, will need to be invested in a centre-back who is very, very good for the Premier League. It has to be. Recently promoted Huddersfield find themselves sat 20th in the table. Another recently promoted side, Watford, who won the league, 19th in the table. And little old Blackburn sat there, 8th place in the table. Somehow, I think we might have... we probably should have won the championship. We are up against Huddersfield today. One thing to note from Huddersfield, they do now have Ivan Bulger-Basic. He's not helping them, clearly, at the moment, but there's always a problem with this game that I find is former players do like to score against you. Starting lineup we're going to go for is exactly the same. David Belt in goal, Basuni, Solom, Bulistics and Markovic as the back four, Montoya and Jensen in the middle, Mays and Dimi are the wingers, Ortuzo and Kampar are the strikers. I was going to start Emmanuel Cisse, but he did pick up an injury. He's only out for like a day, so he sat on the bench just in case where Solom or Bulistics is terrible. Ideally, I would have liked to play Cisse from the start. Huddersfield do start with Ivan Bulger Basic then. They've also got Luan. Isn't he? He's good, isn't he? Well, he's 34 now. He's good at the start of the game. Yeah, he went to Liverpool. Probably for a huge amount of money. But Ivan Bulger Basic is the player there who we know a hell of a lot about. He is a big concern for us. Team talk was alright. Did I say pick up where you left off? I should have done. So far this episode we've had 11 goals. Are we going to get any more? And are we going to get another 11 goals? Because that would be quite good, especially if they're all for us. Cross comes in, Basuni gets it clear, Sidibe back to Gherkins. Gherkins to Patrick Roberts, tackle him, nope, doesn't do it, Capizzi across, Wara's got a lot of space, only, 3 players in the box now, crossed in, Bulger Basics there, headed down for Luan, we're 1-0 down to bottom of the table, Huddersfield. Free kick for Dimi to take. Montoya's there. Dennis Montoya makes it 1 apiece. This can't be another goal fest. Belt's goal kick, 20 minutes on the clock. Ortuzo's going to hopefully win the header. Doesn't bother. Montoya gets it though. Kampar can play it out to Class Mays. Mays has got 2 players in the box. Dimi's 1. Not a great cross. Montoya's going to collect the ball. Basuni into Kampar. Flicked header. Dimi's there. Ortuzo's there. He was offside though, I think Dimi was the one. Half an hour played, we're not getting a goal fest as I expected, which is good, but I'd like to be winning. Just before half time, and we've got some action. Basune to Ortuzo. Kampar's making a run. He's gone right through the middle of him and his effort is dragged wide. Half time then, it is 1 apiece. We are looking like the much better side. That was not a great team talk. I wanted to fire him up, but it didn't work. And by didn't work, I mean I just asked the assistant to do it. It's looking like Class Mays might need to get substituted at some point soon. Gherkins, Bulger Basic for Huddersfield. I don't like the fact he plays for Huddersfield. Roberts crossed in. Solom gets it clear. Class Mays. Hopefully he heard me threatening to sub him. Ortuzo, ball forward to Kampar. Into the area. Kampar has a go. Yeboah makes a save and it's cleared. 55 minutes on the clock. And Class Mays is going to come off for Damyanov. Kampar's not having a great game at the moment. He should have scored about 5 or 6, I think. Wara with a throw for Huddersfield. Luan, Dimi tackles him. Dimi, where are you going to go? Just lump it clear. Lump it clear. There you go. Hopefully finds Damyanov. Yes, he does. He's smashed it across to Kampar. Ortuzo's in the box. Kampar's taken out wide. Plenty of Blackburn players trying to get in there. Ortuzo's in the middle. Makes it 2-1. Nanad Kampar is a lucky boy because I was this close to substituting him. You couldn't see how close this close was because I have no camera on me. I think you get the picture that I was really close to subbing him. Roberts with a free kick for Huddersfield. Cartwright's there. It's a great header. It's off the bar and cleared by Basuni. Final 10 minutes of the game. Jensen's going to come off for Nsiala. He's annoyed that he's not getting first team football, so I think it's only fair, and I'm going to keep you on. I want to do another sub. Who have I got on the bench? Petrovic, sure. Petrovic for Basuni. I don't need to bring Basuni off, but I'm doing it. Looking at the match stats, this could have been an absolute destruction, but for some reason we've not been able to score the goals today. We're in the 95th minute of 95, so it looks like we're going to get 2 victories this episode. Quite a lot of goals as well. I mean, 21 shots. Their keeper, he only got 6.7. How do you only get 6.7? Were we just that bad in front of goal? At the end of the match then, we have moved up into 7th place. Tottenham can probably leapfrog us. Stoke, in theory, could, but even if they win, I think our goal difference will be better than them. So, we are potentially as low as 8th place. Who are Tottenham playing? Actually, we'll go forward a day. Tottenham are playing Millwall. Millwall are 16th. So, we'll go forward a day, see what that result is. Unfortunately for us then, it looks like it was a comfortable 4-0 victory for Tottenham, which means we've dropped back down to 8th place. But we are only 2 points behind the Europa League spot, 3 points behind a Champions League spot. We're only 13 games in. I know there's plenty of the season still to go, but being up there at this time of the year, end of November, I think we're probably going to be safe. Next episode, we are going to go to the end of the Christmas period. We're going to go Sunday, the 26th of December, Boxing Day, at home against West Ham. And then a big one, reigniting a rivalry against Manchester United, currently sat third, just 3 days later. That is going to be a big game, and I hope it's not anywhere near as bad as the game against the other Manchester side. Thank you very much for watching this goal fest of an episode. We scored a total of 8 goals, conceded 6, but we do get 2 victories out of those 8 goals, moving us to 8th place in the table. So far this season is looking very, very promising. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.